Welcome to CriKvoice Celeb Chat. This is the first episode of many episodes that is going to follow. In this series, we would be meeting people who have been there and done it before. The first episode, we are meeting a person who has seen many phases in his life. He was aspiring to become an athlete in his school days. He went back and he has done modeling for various top brands. He in fact played for Tamil Nadu and also has been part of a corporate life as well. He is currently a BCCI level A certified coach and he is the fielding coach of Tamil Nadu Ranji side, and he is also an assistant coach to Hemang Badani for Chepak Super Gillies in the TNPL. Let's welcome Mr. Avinash for this first episode. Hi Avinash.
Thanks for having me here. Before we chit chat, why don't we get on to the field where I spend most of my life down there? We can sit down and chit chat.
Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll continue. You have been involved with various walks of life right through your career. So it wouldn't have been possible without your parents' contribution. A word or two about how their support and help brought you to this stage of your career.
Well, very fair enough. I can call them as a pillar of my support. In short, probably I can put them as my backbone. We didn't have any sports history in our family, but right from my schooling days, I played all sorts of sports I could, and they never had any objection regarding why I doing this. Generally, when I was even studying my 10th, there wasn't any such expectations from there. To do the state rank, try to get a state rank or something like that. They always supported me, knowing that as I can manage myself with the studies. So even my schooling days, college, I spent most of my time in the ground. I was professionally playing cricket and athletics at that time. So they supported me like everything they could. Probably I would like to make a special mention about my brother, Dr. Akhilesh. He's one such person with whom I can sit, talk at leisure with about my professional life throughout. And off late, my wife, she doesn't have any sports background. She's totally a corporate people. But she sits with me, talks to me about how corporate life goes on. So it's like that everyone has a part in my life. They have all supported me. So probably I could, at this platform, thank them for backing me up, my friends and family, so that I have reached at this level now.
It's nice to know that your parents are supporting you, because not many kids get the support they deserve. It is all lots of pressure and lots of rat race in terms of academics, finishing first and so on. They forget the importance of sports at a very young age. Moving on, you were away from the game after representing for Tamil Nadu at the various age groups. You even took up corporate job. So how did this coming back to the game happen, and how exactly did this coaching happen?
Many people ask me the question, after having played at that level, why did you go off? Well, the thing is, I was playing for Ranji Trophy for 5 long years. Probably my career got stagnant there, and that's one thing I really hate of my life, is being stagnant at some place. So at that time, coincidentally, this happened that I got a job offer from Coimbatore, where I went down to working in a corporate. But still I was playing cricket, but not that professionally, which I used to do here. So there was something still missing in my life, and probably I was coaching in an academy down there in Coimbatore for 10 long years. Then this BCCI NCA exam happened, and I just happened to give that a try, and God's fortune that I happened to top the exam in Tamil Nadu, and that's where my coaching thing started. But still, the corporate which I was working in, they never gave me an off to take a state assignment for 20-30 days. So again, I was little off from that game. Then eventually I ended up taking a decision to leave the corporate, again get back into cricket, and that's why I started my coaching at Coimbatore district. Lucky enough, Hemang Badani came down to Trichy in one of the senior six tournament, and he happened to see me the way we were doing it, and he just gave me an offer. Why don't you join TNPL as Chepak Super Gillies assistant coach? Probably that's how it started the coaching, and was back here. And then from there, Tamil Nadu Ranji Trophy coaching thing happened.
Hats off to your determination and guts to leave a corporate job and get back to where you belong. Basically, people these days tend to not leave their corporate job. Everyone wants security in life, so it's nice to know that someone is chasing their dreams, and as I said, get back to where you belong. That is your cricket, right? So you had the guts and determination to get back to the game And since you have been involved with coaching, right, basically the fielding coach, how is the general coaching standards, or rather the fielding standards across the first class, I mean, or even the first class cricket, right, in India? Because lots of emphasis is being given on fielding and general fitness across the country, and even at the international level. People tend to, you cannot even nowadays hide any fielders on the ground. So how is the general fielding standards at the first class level?
Gone are the days when probably you can hide a fielders on the field. Now in this generation somewhere where fielding by itself has become a different vertical. Like how you give emphasis on batting, bowling, fielding has taken a very important criteria in anyone's aspect who wants to be a cricketer. Like a coach, if he wants to decide which player is better, if a batsman, amongst batsmen, they see who can contribute to the team on a fielding. So that's the level the emphasis is on fielding. And as you said, like fitness has become a very important component of fielding. Just by mere being fit, you can be agile on the ground. You can do lots of wonders on the ground. And fielding by now has taken a different level. Let it be first class. International is at par. First class also, people these days, when I went down watching all the Ranji Trophy matches, fielding has become a very important criteria. No matter whether you're a good bowler or a batsman, all they want is how good are your fielder are you. So that's how the standard has changed now.
The TNPL 2017, right, just a week away. So this is the second season of the league. The last year was a memorable one, both in terms of player identification. Lots of talent was, in fact, plenty of players went ahead and played the IPL. So, and both in terms of that and as well as from a viewership perspective, there was live coverage on TV and plenty of people were watching that on television as well. So, how did that first season go with the Chepauk Super Gillies, and what's in store for 2017?
Very true, very true. Like in spite of the big viewership and then finding talents, TNPL was a huge hit. We never expected it to be such a hit. We know it's going to be big, but it was huge for us. And regarding the memories, like when we started off the tournament, we started off not that great, to be honest. But we were expecting the management might get furious with us. But at the end of the match, the whole management with us, making us understand this is just a game. Don't worry about that. Keep looking forward. And then we changed the tables around. We ended up finishing first in the table after the group stages, and probably went on to the finals. And probably one bad day again, we lost the trophy. Probably when you are asking me what's stored in for 2017, that one last hurdle which we missed last year, that one hurdle you have to cross, get that trophy, give it to the management. This is what we are all planning to do that as a team, which we have been doing for long now.
Yeah, all the best. Hopefully, you would cross that final hurdle this season, right?
We too are hoping for that.
Yeah, so coming to your team, right, your skipper, R. Satish, he was once called John D. Rhodes of India, right? So he was that good with fielding. So as a fielding coach and generally as a trainer, you would be very happy with someone who's fielding well, right? So generally, how is his basic training regime in the fitness sessions? He takes the fielding seriously, or does it come naturally to him? So a word or two about his daily routine in the fielding drills.
Well, I'll put it in short. He's a live wire on the field. He has been to the circuit close to 20 years now, and what he was then is still the same now. He gives utmost importance to fielding. He thinks, and he has emphasized on everyone, that you can change the match scenario just by your fielding. Well, when he comes to fielding, he makes our job very easy, because he sets the tone. When it's been the fielding, the practice session, he puts up the high energy thing. When we are doing even direct hitting, he makes sure before the youngsters, he picks up the ball, hits the stump, and that's how he is.
In fact, I remember he was in fact considered by all IPL teams just for his fielding, right?
Very true, very true. He is totally outstanding. I'll tell you, he can just, at this age also, he keeps running around everywhere in the field. He wants to go where the ball is. He doesn't want any ball passing through him. He hates that. And he puts the same thing in everyone's mind, which makes our fielding coach's job very, very easy. He's an asset to be in the team just because of his fielding. Well, as a sports person, I think it's been long we have been sitting around. So do you mind we walking around and talking about that?
Yeah, sure. Let's have a walk, and as you said, we'll just have a stroll around the ground, and yeah.
Please.
Yeah, we still remember the catch that R. Satish took against at Chepauk, right, in semi-final. It was a great one-handed catch at long off. So that was a fantastic catch. So as you said, right,
trust me, that was a game-changing one for us.
So yeah, as he said, yeah, it changed that game, and as well as plenty of other games that he's been part of, right? So, definitely he would have played a huge role off the field as well, right? So that's a nice thing to hear because lots of kids, right, these days they tend to either bat or bowl right in the nets. They don't focus too much on the fielding. So. How important do you think, right? Because lots of international cricketers, right, they often on air they keep telling about enjoying the fielding, right? So, what exactly that word means, right? Because these kids will definitely learn from from you as what that enjoying means, right? So, because generally batting and bowling you can enjoy, but how do you enjoy that fielding part of it?
Well, like as you already said that most of the kids these days just work on your batting and bowling. And what do you mean by enjoying batting and bowling is when you score runs in the batting, when you pick wickets in bowling. Same thing goes for fielding. Try to take some outstanding catches, do some beautiful runouts, have some beautiful stops. So these things happen when you start enjoying. And how do you enjoy? Only when you have lots of practice. People don't enjoy. The reason being they lack confidence. That's the reason. They fear what might happen if you don't catch it. Instead, if they take every day 10 to 15 catches, every day 10 to 15 runouts, that becomes a habit. And once something becomes a habit, you start enjoying. And that's why I'm saying all the kids who are watching this, please put enormous amount of effort on fielding too. I'm not asking you to do 1 hour, 2 hour a day. Take 15 minutes from your regime of batting, bowling, get on, do catching, fielding, and I'm sure you will see your difference. You will create wonder in the fielding, and you will become an asset. Like I said, our Satish was an asset just because of fielding. You guys can too do that.
Thanks for your time, Avinash. It was nice to hear a lot of good things. So now the kids would be definitely, they would definitely know how important the fielding is. It has come from one who's seen that level. So it is definitely helpful for the kids. So thanks for your time once again, despite your busy schedule. Thanks for your time coming and sharing your real good thoughts with us. So let me just try out catching my T-shirt so that I'll get an autograph from Avinash. Yeah, hope I got it well, right? Yeah, so let's have a quick autograph from Avinash. Yeah, thanks for it, Avinash. So let's have one quick selfie as well, so that it will be my good memory, right? Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks once again for your time. Keep watching CriKvoice for more such celeb chats, right? So it was fantastic talking with Avinash. So don't forget to put your feedback down on under that comment section, and a subscribe button is just a click away. Cheers.